Okay. Good morning, everyone. A very good morning to all of you. Are the voice and screen clear? All okay? Yes, all okay. Good. Let everyone join. Till then, you just read the previous notes. Till then, you just read the previous chapter notes or previous lecture notes. Last time I think we have covered cone, up to cone, right? Lateral area is pi RL, pi mathematical constant 22/7 or 3.14, r radius of the base, and L is called as slant length. Okay, by Pythagoras theorem, L square is equal to h square plus r square. Volume of the cone is volume of the cylinder upon 3. What is the volume of the cylinder formula? Pi r square h, area of base, pi r square into height, area of base into height. Pi r square h is the formula for cylinder. If you do it upon 3, you will get formula for volume of a cone. Okay, up to this we have covered. Okay, now today let us take the next object. The next object is ellipse. Now let's see what is ellipse. Write down along with me. Ellipse, ELLIPSE. What is ellipse? Let me draw that shape so that you can understand what is ellipse. When to say elliptical shape. Have you seen the egg? This is a egg shape. Okay, it is called as elliptical shape. Okay, this is a egg shape. It is called as elliptical shape. Okay, now let me draw the lines. Let me decide the center and the line. Let me draw the lines. You also draw along with me. Okay. Now this is called as center of the ellipse. Okay, fine. Now this is called as major axis because it is larger in length. So this line is called as major axis. Just keep on writing. Initially just keep on writing, then I will ask you to tell me or to send me the doubts. Okay, initially just keep on writing. This is a larger line which is called as major axis. This is a smaller line or the smaller axis. It is called as minor axis. Okay, now let us find out the length of the major axis. This point to this point length, it is called as total length of major axis. Now from this point to this point, this much length is called as total length of minor axis. This much length is called as half length of major axis. It is called as semi major axis. Semi means half. So semi major axis length is small a. So what will be the total length of major axis? Now reply me in the chat box. Major axis length. Semi major axis is small a. Major axis length. सांगा बरं बाळांनो. Yes, all of you are giving the correct answer, means you are getting it. So just keep on writing and keep on replying. Yes. This is A, this is also A. This is A, this is also automatically A. All of you give the correct answer. So total length of the total length of the major axis will be equal to 2A. Major axis length 2A. And semi major axis, just keep on writing now. You got that point? Semi major axis is equal to A. Fine. Similarly, half of the minor axis, half length of the minor axis is called as semi minor axis. That length is taken as B. So remaining half will be also B. So total minor axis length is equal to 2B. It is represented by symbol B, and we have to double it. This much length is B, this much length is B. 2B is the total length of the minor axis. And what is semi minor axis? Half of minor axis. Just keep on writing. Let me write it. Semi minor axis is equal to A. Semi minor axis is equal to B. Semi minor axis is equal to B. And total minor axis is equal to 2B. Okay, fine. Now, what is the value of circumference of the ellipse or the perimeter of the ellipse? Perimeter or circumference, okay? Perimeter or circumference. Perimeter or circumference of ellipse, just like circumference of circle. Length of this outer path, length of this path, circumference, FERENCE. The formula we have to remember. We are not going to derive any formula, but we are going to just remember this formula. Okay, no one is going to ask you the derivation of this formula. Okay, but sometimes we might need this. Okay, so 2 pi into root of a square plus b square upon 2. 2 pi into root of a square plus b square upon 2. Perimeter or the circumference of the ellipse is 2 pi into root of a square plus b square upon 2. 2 pi into root of a square plus b square upon 2. Okay. What is A? Sir, A is semi minor axis. What is B? Sorry, my mistake. 2 pi r. Manas is saying 2 pi r. Manas, 2 pi r is the circumference of circle. This is not a circular shape. This is an egg shape. Egg shape is called as ellipse. Egg shape is called as Manas ellipse. Okay, we are finding circumference of ellipse, and the formula is 2 pi into root of a square plus b square upon 2. 2 pi r is the formula for what? 2 pi r is the formula for circle. Okay, and not for ellipse. Fine. What is A? A is, sir, semi major axis. Total major axis is 2A, half of it is semi major axis. Total minor axis is 2B, half of it is semi minor axis. A is semi major axis, B is semi minor axis. Okay, sir, no problem. Okay. Next formula is for area of the ellipse. Area of the ellipse, just like area of the circle, we want to find out, let's say, area of the ellipse. So this entire area, what will be the formula? That formula I am going to write. We have to remember that formula. The formula is pi AB. Pi AB. For circle it is pi r square. For ellipse the formula is pi AB. Pi AB. Up to this, reply me in the chat box written W. Reply me W in the chat box so that I can move on to the next shape. एक point लिहून देतोय, व्यवस्थित नोट करून घ्यायचे. Everyone is going to write along with me. Good. And tell me one more thing. Will that be okay instead of red color if I use the blue color? Because that will be better for your eyes, a comfort level. For red, I think it's more like a vibrant color, right? So I chose the light background, blue background, sky blue. Yes, white on the blue. white pane on the blue background. Okay, just like on the background of the blue skies, you have the white clouds. That kind of experience. Yes. Chalo. Next. Next point I want to know. Parallelogram. Write down. Write down. Next shape is parallelogram. Parallelogram. Let me draw the shape. Where is the parallelogram? Here it is. That's our parallelogram. Now side lengths are A and B. This side length is given as A. This side length is given as B. Okay, sir. Absolutely no problem. And there is one more parameter for the parallelogram, which is called as height of the parallelogram. Height of the parallelogram. Check which is the larger side. B is the larger side. This B is also the larger side. If this side is A, this is also side. This side is also equal to A. What you can do to find out the height of the parallelogram is you can extend this line. You can extend this line if you want, and you can draw the perpendicular line from this. Perpendicular line from this. Extend the parallelogram and draw a perpendicular line like this. And height of this perpendicular is nothing but the height of the parallelogram. Or what you could have done is this also. This is also okay. This is also okay. This height is also, you can call it as h. Okay. Angle between adjacent sides, side A and side B. Angle between adjacent side is taken as theta. Angle between adjacent sides A and B is taken as theta. If this angle is theta, this angle is also theta. Because angle between A and B. This is the direction of side B. This is the side B. You can extend the side B like this. You can extend the side B like this. And this is the side A. This is the side A. This is the direction of side A. What is the angle between side A and side B here? It is theta. Here also it will be equal to theta. Here also it will be equal to theta. Okay. Now, what is the perimeter? What is the perimeter of the parallelogram? Perimeter of the parallelogram, sir, will be A plus B plus A plus B. A plus B plus A plus B. A plus B plus A plus B. So, sir, A plus A to A, and sir, B plus B to B. Just keep on writing. So, sir, 2 you can take common. 2 into bracket A plus B is the perimeter of the parallelogram. Okay, perimeter of the parallelogram. Now don't say circumference, say perimeter. Okay. Next is area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram. The formula is base into height, V into H, V into Can you hear me? Please reply. Yes. Okay. Fine. All right. Now everyone again concentrate on the board. I said area of parallelogram is equal to base into height. So this is the base and this is the height. This is the base. This is the height. Okay. Fine. Now if you observe this triangle, and if you write sine theta, you know sine theta is opposite upon hypotenuse, right? Opposite upon hypotenuse. What is the opposite side in this triangle? In this triangle, opposite side is equal to h divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is small a. Hypotenuse is small a. Therefore, this h is equal to H is equal to this A on the left hand side. So H is equal to A sin theta, this A on the left hand side. So H is equal to this A on the left hand side, A sin theta. This H is equal to, as H as it is, this A on the left hand side, A sin theta. So H you can replace by A sin theta. H you can replace by A sin theta. So base is B and height can be replaced by A sin theta. Okay, sir. Just keep on writing. And a slight rearrangement, just let me modify the sequence. Instead of BA, let me write A into B. That is also okay. The answer is AB sin theta. That's the area of parallelogram, AB sin theta. That's the area of parallelogram, AB sin theta. After this, replying in the chat box W written, so that we can move on to the next shape. Theta is angle between adjacent sides. A and B are the adjacent sides. Okay, fine. Now the next object is trapezoid. Object number H. Trapezoid. Next object is trapezoid. Okay, sir. Let's draw the trapezoid. Check where the trapezoid is. Here. That's our trapezoid. That's our trapezoid. Like this. Okay. Now this side is given as A. This total side is given as A. This total side is given as B. This total side is given as B. Okay. And distance between these two parallel sides, A and B are the parallel sides. Distance between these two sides, double arrow. Where is the double arrow? Here. Distance between these two parallel sides, distance between these two parallel sides, that is equal to H. That is equal to H. Fine. Now, what will be the perimeter? What will be the perimeter? Let's try to find out the perimeter. No, but for that perimeter to find out, we should know these side lengths. This side length and this side length. That we need to know. That we need to know. Okay. For time being, assume this side as X, this side as Y for time being. And now you can say perimeter is equal to A plus X plus B plus Y. A plus B plus X plus Y for time being. A plus B plus X plus Y. A plus B plus X plus Y. Perimeter. Fine. Area. Area of trapezoid. What is the formula for area of trapezoid? 1/2 sum of parallel sides. 1/2 sum of parallel sides. Just keep on writing. 1/2 sum of parallel sides into height. Height means distance between parallel lines or parallel sides. Height means distance between parallel sides, or you can say 1/2 sum of parallel sides. 1/2 sum of parallel sides multiplied by distance between them. Multiplied by distance between them. Now learn to use these short forms. Distance, see how it is written. Between, see how it is written. Okay, slowly get familiar with these shortcuts also. Okay, because you need to write fast, and while writing fast you should be familiar with the shortcuts. Okay, sir, no problem. 1/2 sum of parallel sides. Kaya silba sum of parallel sides. This is A, this is B. A and B are the parallel sides. So 1/2 A plus B into distance between them. What is distance between A and B? A and B distance is, sir, H. A and B distance is, sir, H. That's the area. Likho and tell me. Write it down and tell me. W. Take your time, understand it, write it, and then reply. Good. Sir, it's B. A plus B. A plus B. Okay. A plus B. Good. Correct. You are right. My mistake. Sorry. A plus B into H. 1/2 A plus B into H. Everyone, reply me W. लिया पट 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 लिया. चलो next. Next object is, or next shape number I is triangle. It is triangle. Okay. Let's draw the triangle. Let's see where the triangle is. Here it is. We don't want equilateral triangle. We want any random shaped triangle. Like this. Now we have a random shaped triangle. Like this. Or like this. Let's have the angles and the sides. This side is A, this side is B, this side is C. Angle opposite to side A, let us call it as alpha. Angle opposite to side B, let us call it as beta. Angle opposite to side C, let us call it as gamma. See how the gamma is written like this. What is the symbol of gamma? You draw Y like this, draw gamma like this. This is Y, capital Y. Sorry, this is Y and this is gamma. You can, for time being, draw the gamma like this. No problem. Okay, sir. This is gamma. This is gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma. Angle opposite to side A is alpha. Angle opposite to side B is beta. Angle opposite to side C is gamma. Perimeter. Perimeter will be equal to addition of all the side lengths A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C means A plus B plus C. That's the perimeter. Next formula is for area. Next formula is for area. Area is 1/2 base into height basically. Area is equal to 1/2 base into height. 1/2. Let us call this A as a base. You can call this B as a base, or you can call this C as a base. But for time being, let us call this A as a base. For time being, let us call this A as a base. Okay. Then what will be the height? This vertical distance will be the height. This vertical distance will be the height. Okay, sir. This vertical distance will be the height. So 1/2, if you call A as a base, multiplied by this height H. 1/2, or let us first write 1/2 base into height. 1/2 base into height. This is a basic formula. So what you can do is 1/2. Now you can take this A as a base, height as H, height as H. Okay, 1/2 A into H. But now you can observe this triangle. Which triangle? This triangle. This point, and this point. If you observe this triangle carefully, if you observe this triangle carefully, and if you write the sine gamma near this, if you write sine gamma, how to find out sine? Opposite side upon the hypotenuse. Opposite side divided by hypotenuse, sir. Opposite side का है? Opposite side है sir H. Hypotenuse is B. Hypotenuse is B. Okay, sir. Hypotenuse is B. Sine gamma. Sine gamma is opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite side upon hypotenuse. Opposite side is H. hypotenuse is B. Okay sir. So sir, what is H? काय आली value by H? H as it is. I will keep H as it is. This B on the left hand side, B on the left hand side will become B sin gamma. B sin gamma. Okay. So sir, can I write 1/2 this A as it is? Instead of this sir H, instead of sir this H, can I write B sin gamma? Yes, you can write B sin gamma. Sir, can I say AB sin gamma upon 2? Yes, or 1/2 AB sin gamma? A into B into sin gamma, 1/2 AB sin gamma. This is the basic formula. And this is the formula that we derive. This is the formula that we derive. बोला yes no in the chat box. बोला yes no. चेक करा बाळांनो, समजलं का काय केलं सरांनी? Why for yes? चेक करा, समजत जाईल तुम्हाला. सिंपल सिंपल आहे. लहानपणी केले तुम्ही इन दी फर्स्ट स्टँडर्ड. सर प्रत्येक वेळी फर्स्ट स्टँडर्ड का म्हणतो? Okay, 8th standard, 9th standard. Okay, so can you observe? Can I say area of triangle is equal to 1/2 multiplication of adjacent sides A multiplied by B multiplied by sine of angle between them. A into B into sin gamma म्हणजे काय? A into B multiplied by sin gamma adjacent sides multiplied by angle between them आणि हा 1/2. सो असं लिहू शकतो का बघा बाळांनो? 1/2. These two are also adjacent sides. A into C multiplied by sine of angle between them. Sine of, what is the angle between them? Beta. Bola yes no in the chat box. Just like 1/2 AB sin gamma, can I say 1/2 AC sin beta? A into C into sin beta. बघा बघा, समजतंय का? Very good. Similarly, can I say B into C into sin alpha? 1/2 as it is. B into C into sine of angle between them. 1/2 BC sin alpha. 1/2 BC sin alpha. Yes, sir. This also we can do. That is also the area of the triangle. Okay, sir. Now so many formulae you have for area of triangle. Okay, sir. Fine. Now perimeter is ABC. Perimeter is ABC. Take that as also square bracket. Perimeter of the triangle is A plus B plus C. What is semi perimeter of the triangle? Write down. Semi perimeter. Semi perimeter of the triangle is called as S, which is equal to A plus B plus C. Semi means half. So A plus B plus C upon 2. A plus B plus C upon 2. Now just keep on writing all these things you already know. All these things you just already know. So just keep on writing. A plus B plus C upon 2. And one more formula of area of triangle is equal to under root S into bracket S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. What is A, B and C? Sir, A, B and C are the side lengths. A, B and C are the side lengths. What is S? What is S? What is S? Sir, S is semi perimeter. Semi means half. A plus B plus C upon 2. Up to this, replying in the chat box, clear and written. CW. S into bracket S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Semi perimeter. S is the semi perimeter. Up to this, replying in the chat box, clear and written. For triangle, these many formulae you have to remember. Okay, these many formulae you have to remember. Good. Very good. Good. चला बाळांनो नेक्स्ट पेज वरती जाऊ. लेट अस मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट पेज. Now the next object is object number H. Rectangular container. Write down. Rectangular container. It's a three-dimensional object. Rectangular container. Okay. Do we have the rectangular container here? Three-dimensional shapes are not given here. No. Given here. I think given here. No. Three-dimensional shapes. Not given. Let's draw it. Here it is given. That's our rectangular container. Okay. Now let us take this as length L, this as breadth B, and this as height H. If this is H, this side is also H. If this is B, this side is also B. If this is L, this side is also L. If this is L, this side is also L. If this is B, this side is also B. If this is vertical H, this is also vertical H. LBH, length into breadth into height. Length into breadth into height. Okay. Okay, LBH. First formula is for volume. First formula is for volume. It is equal to area of base into height. So L into B is the area of base. I can draw it like this. You can imagine. You can imagine. Area of base into height. Area of base is L into B into height. So L into B into H. LBH is the volume of the rectangular container. Okay. Total surface area. Total surface area. Total surface area will be what? Total surface area will be this bottom surface and top surface. Bottom surface is L into B. Top surface area is also L into B. So 2 times L into B. Top bottom. Top bottom surface, top surface. Now the left surface and right surface. H into B, H into B. H into B plus H into B. H into B. Okay. Left surface, right surface. Now the front surface and the back surface. Front surface and the back surface. Front surface and the back surface. Front surface area is L into H. L into H. Back surface area is also L into H. Back surface area is also L into H. So 2 times L into H. So 2 you can take common. 2 you can take common. And you can write LB plus BH plus LH. LB sequence does not matter. LB plus BH plus LH or HL. So let me write it here. Area is equal to 2 into bracket LB plus BH plus HL. LB plus BH plus HL. LB plus BH plus HL. This is the total surface area of the rectangular container. This is the total surface area of rectangular container. Okay. Fine. Now instead of the rectangular component, if you have the cubical container, all side lengths will be equal. Length equal to, breadth equal to, height equal to, all these side lengths will be equal to A. So in that case, what you can do is this. In that case, what you can do is, if you have a cube, in that case, this side is A, this side is also A, and this side is also A. So in that case, volume of the cube, just keep on writing all these things, is equal to A L into B into H, means A into A into A, that will be equal to A cube. And total surface area is equal to, you have 6 surfaces and each surface area is length into breadth, means A into A. Each surface area is A square. So 6 times A square. 6 times A square. Up to this, reply me in the chat box, clear and written, everyone. CW. Reply me CW in the chat box. All the mensuration formulae covered till now. Check करा समझलेत का? In physics, we are going to need these formulae. Okay. Yes, sir. And we have to remember these formulae. Yes, these are very easy to remember. Okay, sir. Good. 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 Next. Let us move on to the next slide. Now, the next point that we are going to learn is laws of indices. Okay. Next point, write down. Mensuration formulae over. Now we are going to learn laws of indices. In Marathi, index means ghatank. Okay. But now we are going to remember all those things in English. Okay. Laws of indices. Laws of indices. Laws of indices. First is a raised to m. Just keep on writing. Number 1, a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. A raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. Example, 5 raised to 8 multiplied by 5 raised to 7 is equal to 5 raised to 8 plus 7. Okay. And statement for how to remember it in statement, base same, multiplication, addition of indices. If base is same and there is multiplication, you can do the addition of indices. So how you gonna remember it? Base same, comma, multiplication, base same, multiplication, addition of indices. Base same, multiplication, addition of indices. Base same, multiplication, addition of indices. Base same and there is multiplication, you can do the addition of indices. 5 raised to 8 into 5 raised to 7 is equal to 5 raised to 8 plus 7. You have to write all these things along with me. Next is a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Example, 5 raised to 8 divided by 5 raised to 7 is equal to 5 raised to 8 minus 7. Base is still same, base same, but instead of multiplication, this base is a, m is called as index, n is also called as index. Base same, division. Base same, division. Instead of addition of indices, now you have subtraction of indices. Base same, multiplication, addition of indices. Base same, division, subtraction of indices. Subtraction of indices. Index means ghatank. Index means singular and indices is the plural. Plural. Singular म्हणजे एकवचन, plural means अनेकवचन. Okay, in Marathi. Fine. Base same, division, subtraction of indices. Rule number 3. A raised to m can be written as 1 upon a raised to minus m. Example, 5 raised to 8 can be written as 1 upon 5 raised to minus 8. Or 5 raised to minus 8 can also be written as 5 raised to 8 जर denominator मध्ये गेला, if this 5 raised to minus 8 goes in the denominator, it will become 5 raised to plus 8. It will become 5 raised to plus 8. Okay. Now, fourth rule, a raised to m bracket raised to n, a raised to m bracket raised to n is equal to a raised to mn, is equal to a raised to mn. Or let me write this rule on the next page. Let me write this rule on the next page, but before that, rule number 1, 2, 3, clear and written. CW. Bola. Entire basic mathematics I'm going to cover, which is required in physics. So just don't worry. Just follow me. Just keep calm and just keep on writing and follow me. Very good. Kritika, Aryan, Sheetal, Munif, Tanvi, Subhan, Devashish, Sarah, Manas, Prithvi, sorry, Parthivi, Siddhi. Good. Arya. Very good. Fine. Fine. Now let us move on to the next rule. Rule number 4. Write down along with me. The next rule is a raised to m. See, I am writing a raised to m. Then I am putting the bracket, and then I am saying n. Okay. A raised to m bracket raised to n is equal to a raised to mn. Is equal to a raised to mn. So 5 raised to 8. I am not writing 8 raised to 7. No. I am not writing 8 raised to 7. I am writing 5 raised to n. Sorry, 5 raised to 8 bracket complete and then 7. I am not writing 8 raised to 7. I am writing 5 raised to 8 bracket complete and then raised to 7. So that is equal to 5 raised to 8 into 7. That is equal to 5 raised to 8 into 7. A raised to m bracket raised to n. A raised to m, then bracket complete raised to n. A raised to m bracket raised to n is a raised to mn. How to remember this? Index of index is multiplication of index. 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 Note, a raised to m bracket raised to n is not equal to a raised to m raised to n. This is different. Example, a raised to 2 bracket raised to 3 and a raised to 2 raised to 3. These are two different things. Why? A raised to 2 raised to 3 means a raised to 2 into 3, which is equal to a raised to 6. And this is equal to 2 raised to 3 means cube of 3. 2 raised to 3 means cube of 3, which is equal to 8. So how can a raised to 6 be equal to a raised to 8? No. That is a different story. Up to this, reply me in the chat box, clear and written. Why this and this are not written? Sir, हे सगळं log मध्ये पण आहे. Yes, Aryan. We are preparing for logarithm actually. Okay. मी तुम्हाला logचं पण शिकवणार आहे. त्यासाठीच पहिल्यांदा index शिकवायला लागलोय. Okay. You got it correct. All these things are present in log also, sir. Yes. And these two things are not equal. Very good. Just reply me clear and written CW so that we can move towards the next laws. These are the basic laws. These four are the basic laws of indices. Okay. These four are the basic laws of indices. Okay. Fine, sir. No problem. Now just like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, power means index, power means index. These are the operations, right? Addition operation, subtraction operation, multiplication, division, power, just like that. There is one more operation called as logarithm or log. Okay, logarithm or log. So write down along with me. Laws of logarithm. Just like laws of indices, write down laws of logarithm. Laws of logarithm. laws of logarithm, or simply log. You can call it as short form log, log. Okay, fine. And before I give the laws of logarithm, sequentially let me write. Number one, there is one mathematical constant which is called as E, and its value is 2.73. Just like there is one more mathematical constant pi, whose value is 22 by 7 and which is equal to 3.14. This is 3.14, this is 2.73. This is a mathematical constant. Okay, sir. This is a mathematical constant. We have to accept that number. Okay, we accepted it. Now, let's say there is some value. Second, write down along with me. If some number, that number can be E, can be A, B, C, D, any value. If e raised to x, now x is going to be again some number, E is going to be again some number. This operation, power, index, let's say its answer is equal to y. This format is called as exponential form because there is index. So this format of the equation is called as exponential form. Okay, this exponential form can be converted into logarithmic form. Just keep on listening and keep on writing. Okay, so for that, what you can do, you can write x is equal to log of y divided by log of y to the base e. If e raised to x is equal to y, then what you can write? Index is equal to log of answer to the base b. This is base, this is index, and this is answer. This is base, this is index, this is answer. So if you are given the format like this, base raised to index, e is equal to answer, then what you can do? This is called as exponential form. Just keep on writing. This is called as exponential form. Now let us convert this form into logarithmic form. Log asa shabd yaila pahije. Log is an operation. Just like power is an operation, multiplication is an operation, division is an operation. Okay, slowly you will understand a new operation called as log. Initially just keep on writing. So base raised to index is equal to answer. So what you can write is index is equal to log of answer to the base b. आणि तो base कुठे लिहायचा असतो? इथे लिहायचा असतो. Okay, log of the base raised to index is equal to answer. This format is called as exponential form. Now to convert exponential form into logarithmic form, what you can do? Index is equal to log of answer to the base b. This is called as logarithmic form. Chalo, one more example, let me give it to you. 5 raised to 2 is equal to 25. Reply me in the chat box what could be the answer, or initially let me solve first. This is index. So index is equal to log of answer, log of 25. Log च्या बरोबर रेषेमध्ये काय लिहायचं? In the line of log you have to write 25. Log of answer to the base b. Index is equal to log of answer to the base b. So index is equal to 2 is equal to log of answer. आणि बेस काय आहे? बेस तर बेसच आहे. बेस काय इथं 5 आहे. बेस काय लिहायचा आहे? 5. चेक करा. Tell me yes or no. Is this clear? This formula I have applied here. Is it clear to all of you? Reply in the chat box. Clear and written. CW. Index is equal to log. Answer is 25. Base is 5. base is 5. Index is equal to log of answer to the base base. Sorry, to the base base असंच म्हणावं लागेल. Log of answer to the base. Base काय पाहिजे? बेसला बेसच पाहिजे. So index is equal to log of answer to the base base. To the base base. So if you are given the format, this is called as index. Let me explain it again. This is index, this is base, and this is answer. Index, base, and answer. So index is equal to log of answer, आणि इथं खाली काय लिहायचं आहे? बेस लिहायचं आहे. So index is 2. Index is equal to log of answer. What is answer? Answer is 25. Log of answer. आणि इथं खाली बेस काय लिहायचं आहे? जो इथं बेस आहे तोच बेस इथं लिहायचा. This base 5. Again you have to write here 5. So in this way you can convert exponential form into logarithmic form. Let me give you one more example. 3 raised to 4. 3 raised to 4 is equal to 81. So index is equal to log of answer to the base base. So काय बेस आहे तोच. लॉगचा बेस काय असतो? जो इंडेक्सचा बेस आहे, इंडेक्स साठी बेस 3 आहे, लॉगचा बेस पण 3 आहे. So index is equal to log of answer to the base base. लॉगचा बेस काय आहे? जो इंडेक्सचा बेस आहे तोच आहे. One more example. 2 raised to 5 is equal to 32. So index is equal to log of answer to the base. लॉगचा बेस काय आहे? जो इंडेक्सचा आहे तोच. To the base base. One more example. 16 is equal to 4 square. Now this is index, this is base, and answer is on the left hand side. No problem. You can interchange the left and right side. So again, index is equal to log of answer. Sorry, 16. Answer is 16. Index is 2. Index is equal to log of answer to the base 4. Log of answer to the base 4. 27 square. What is 27 square? Tell me. Tell me what is 27 square? 27 square. 729. 729 is equal to 27 square. So this is called as exponential form, right? Because there is base raised to index. Base and index hai na? Base raised to index hai na? So it is called as exponential form. It is called as exponential form. Let us convert this form into logarithmic form. Index is equal to log of answer. Answer is 729 to the base base. Log चा base काय असतो? What is the base of the log? Index चा जो base आहे तोच log चा base. Base is 27. Base is 27. Up to this, replying in the chat box, clear and written. Now all of you can very easily convert exponential to logarithm, logarithm to exponential. That is also possible. माहित आहे ना तुम्हाला? This is index, this is answer, this is base. Convert this into exponential. This is logarithmic form. This is logarithmic form. Convert into exponential. Convert into exponential. First, this is index is equal to log of answer to the base b. This must be index. All of you are giving the correct answer. Correct. This is index, sir. This is answer. And this is base. So answer is 1000. Correct. Base is 10. Correct. Index is 3. Index is 3. This is index. Index is equal to log of answer to the base base. Log चा base आणि index चा base same आहे. index is equal to log of answer to the base. So this is base, which is 10. 3 is the index. So base raised to index is equal to answer. आपला फॉर्मॅट काय असतो? बेस रेस टू इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू आन्सर. बघा बाळांनो, समजायला लागलंय का? दिस इज एक्सपोनेन्शियल. ओके, जमते सगळ्यांना? रिप्लाय मी, इज दिस क्वेश्चन क्लिअर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? एव्हरीवन शॅल रिप्लाय मी, इज दिस रिव्हर्स कन्व्हर्जन क्लिअर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? रिव्हर्स मध्ये पण करता यायला पाहिजे, दोन्ही फॉरवर्ड रिव्हर्स. एव्हरीवन एक्सपेक्टिंग रिप्लाय फ्रॉम ईच अँड एव्हरीवन. स्मॉल सी फॉर क्लिअर. लास्ट एक्झाम्पल बोला. हे लास्ट एक्झाम्पल आता जे मी घेतलं ते क्लिअर झालंय का? रिव्हर्स काय अडचण? गुड. परत एकदा एक्सप्लेन करूया. आणखीन एक एक्झाम्पल घेऊया. रिव्हर्स वाला आणखीन एक एक्झाम्पल घेऊ. चला, एव्हरीवन कॉन्सन्ट्रेट हियर. कुठला फॉर्मॅट आहे बाळ? कृतिका, लोगॅरिथमिक फॉर्मॅट कुठला आहे बाळ? लोगॅरिथमिक. कन्वर्ट करूया एक्सपोनेंट मध्ये. चल, हे काय असणार सांग? इंडेक्स बेस की आन्सर. लॉगॅरिथमिक फॉर्म मध्ये कसं असते? इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू लॉग ऑफ आन्सर टू द बेस. हे काय आहे? इंडेक्स. आता बाळ हे बोल काय आहे? यस सिद्धी, युअर आन्सर इज करेक्ट. हे काय बाळ बोल? आन्सर. दिस इज आन्सर. हे काय बाळ बोल? यस मानस, यू आर राईट. सिद्धी, शीतल, बर. हे काय बाळ? बेस आहे सर. एक्सपोनेन्शियल फॉर्म कसा असतो बाळ? बेस रेस टू इंडेक्स. यस इरा, युअर आन्सर राईट. श्वेता, युअर आन्सर राईट. देवाशिष, युअर राईट. फॉर्मॅट कसा असतो बाळ? बेस रेस टू इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू आन्सर. हा असतो तुझा एक्सपोनेन्शियल फॉर्म. लिहा आता. बेस कोण आहे बघ? बेस इज 5. इंडेक्स काय बाळ? इंडेक्स आहे 3. झालं. बेस रेस टू इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू आन्सर. आन्सर काय बाळ? 125. आला का बघ एक्सपोनेन्शियल फॉर्म? लॉगचं केलंच का एक्सपोनेंट? समजलं आता? एव्हरीवन अगेन रिप्लाय मी, इज दिस क्वेश्चन क्लिअर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? रिव्हर्स कन्व्हर्जन सगळं यायला पाहिजे तुम्हाला, आणि विदाउट माय हेल्प यायला पाहिजे. मी तुम्हाला एकदा शिकवणार, त्यानंतर तुम्ही ऑल ऑफ यू शुड बी एबल टू डू इट ऑन युअर. सिंपल आहे, काही अवघड नाही. गुड, जमायला लागले. सो आता लॉग आणि इंडेक्स फॅमिलॅरिटी झाली. ओके सर, चलो आता बाळांनो लॉज ऑफ लोगॅरिथम बघूया. पहिल्यांदा फॉर्मॅट कन्वर्ट करायला शिकवले, म्हणजे बेसिक पहिल्यांदा क्लिअर केले. आता जरा हायर लेवलचं करूया. ओके, मग बाळ असा जर फॉर्मॅट दिला तर a raised to b is equal to c. आता b म्हणजे बेस नाहीये, b म्हणजे बेस नाहीये, असू दे ना, b हा इंडेक्स आहे, असेल तर असेल. आता कसं लिहिणार मी? इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू लॉग ऑफ आन्सर टू द बेस b. ओके, x raised to y is equal to z. Index is equal to log of answer to the base. दोन वेळा म्हणावं लागेल. लॉगचा बेस काय असतो? जो इंडेक्सचा बेस आहे तोच लॉगचा बेस असतो. असं एक्झाम्पल दिलं तर z raised to x is equal to y. You can write, sorry, my mistake. Index is equal to log of answer is y to the base. इंडेक्सचा जो बेस आहे तोच लॉगचा पण बेस असतो. ओके सर, नाव वी आर फॅमिलियर विथ दिस. हे सगळ्या बरोबर पहिल्यांदा बाळांनो फॅमिलियारिटी होऊ दे. ठीक आहे, अप टू दिस रिप्लाय मी क्लिअर अँड रिटन सो दॅट आय कॅन राईट दी लॉज ऑफ इंडायसिस ऑन दी नेक्स्ट पेज. सॉरी, लॉज ऑफ लोगॅरिथम ऑन दी नेक्स्ट पेज. Good. Chalo. Everyone write along with me. First law. Everyone now concentrate on the board. Everyone concentrate on the board. Log m plus log n. Log m plus log n base b, and the same base should be here. If here base is a, here it should be also a. Here if the base is z, here also base should be z. Base same paija. Log m plus log n is equal to log mn. Is equal to log mn. Log m plus log n is log mn. This base is b, this base is b, this base should also be b. Example. Log 5 plus log 7 to the base 8 to the base 8. Base same by log 5 plus log 7, log of 5 into 7. Log m plus log n is log mn. Log m plus log n is log mn. So log 5 plus log 7 is log of 5 into 7. Log m plus log n is log mn. Log m plus log n is equal to log mn. Sarka manaisa. Okay, repeat it again and again and again and again so that you can remember it. Log m plus log n is equal to log m into n or log mn. So 5 into 7. Base 8, 8, 8. B, 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 8, 8, 8. Okay. Fine. Second law. Log m minus log n. Log m minus log n. Base b, base b. If you want to take base as z, here also take base as z. Log m minus log n. Log m, put a bracket if you want. If you don't want to put bracket, that is also okay, no problem. Log m minus log n is log m upon n. Log m minus log n is log m upon n. So put a bracket, log m upon n, and the base b, b, b should be here. The base same as page. Example, log 5 to the base 8 minus log 7 to the base 8 is equal to log of. So can we write 35? Yes, we can write 35. Log of 35 upon. Absolutely no problem. Absolutely no problem. You are right, Shweta. Log m minus log n. Log m minus log n is log of m upon n. What is base? 8, 8, 8. 8, 8, 8. Now you can do this division and you can write the answer as, what is 5 upon 7? 5 cannot be divided by 7. So 0.50. एक 0 get 50. 50 upon 7. 7 into 7 is 49. Then 1 remains. Then 10. 10 upon 7 is 1. Okay, 0.71 approximate answer. 5 upon 7 is 0.71. Base is 8. Base is 8. Here is base 8. Here is also base 8. So basically log m minus log n we are doing. Log m minus log n is log of m upon n. Log 5 minus log 7 is equal to log of 5 upon 7. Log m minus log n is log m upon n. So log 5 minus log 7 is equal to log of 5 upon 7. Condition का है बार base same पाहिजे. Base of these addition, base of this addition of logs must be same. Base of this addition of logs, log चे addition चालू आहेत ना, तर दोन्ही log चे base काय पाहिजे same 8 and 8. These base must be same. Okay, sir. Log m minus log n. These two rules. Number 3. Log of m raised to n. Log of m. I am not saying bracket raised to n. I am not saying bracket raised to n. I am saying log of m raised to n. The bracket is here actually. Bracket is here actually. Base as it is b. Log of m raised to n is n log m. This index can be taken out of the log. Index can be taken out of the log. Try to understand. Log of m raised to n is n log m. Log of m raised to n is n log m. Log of I am repeating it again and again. Why? So that we can remember it. हे statement पार्टच व्हायला पाहिजे. Log of m raised to n. Log of m raised to n is n log n. Log of m raised to n is this n you can take outside. Index can be taken out of the log. Statement काय लक्षात ठेवू शकता? Index can be taken out of the log. Index can be taken out of the log. Just keep on writing. Simple, basic things. Initially, you have to make note of it. Only then you are going to remember it. Okay, sir. Log of m raised to n is n log n. Index बाहेर घेऊ शकता. Example. Log of 3 raised to 7 base is 8. I'm not saying log 3 whole bracket and then 7. No. I have not written it like that. I have written log of 3 raised to 7 to the base 8 is equal to, this index can be taken outside the log. Index can be taken outside the log. Log of m raised to n. Log of m raised to n is n log m as it is. M as it is. This is m, this is n. This is m, this is n. Index can be taken out of the log. 7 log 3 base 8 as it is. Base 8 as it is. Up to this, reply me in the chat box, clear and written. CW. Just keep on writing and let me know in the chat box. हे पेज झालं का बघा. एक पेज लिहून देणार आहे. रोज असंच करायचं आपण. एक पेज लिहून देईन, तुम्ही व्यवस्थित लिहून घ्यायचं. नोट बनते, परत कधीही वाचा. रिव्हिजन करायला नोट्स आपोआप तयार झाल्या. काही वेगळं करायची गरज नाही. मग स्लोली थोडासा होमवर्क पण द्यायला चालू करेन. ओके. आणि मॉड्यूल मधले कुठले क्वेश्चन सोडवायचे ते पण मी सांगेन. फर्स्ट चॅप्टर मधल्या सगळ्या फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज बाळांनो आपल्याला माहित नाहीये. सो त्याच्यावरचे सगळे क्वेश्चन्स काय आपण सॉल्व्ह करणार नाही. ओके. बट दी फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज विच वी नो, those questions we will solve, and I will mark those questions. I will tell you which are the question numbers those to be solved. ओके. स्लोली ते पण आता मी काम तुम्हाला देणार आहे. पण पहिल्यांदा मला जरा काही बेसिक गोष्टी ज्या आहेत त्या बाळांनो कव्हर करू द्या. त्या बेसिक गोष्टी डेली तुम्हाला अगेन अँड अगेन रिपीटेडली रीड करायचं आहे. So tell me, have you read all these notes at least 3 or 4 times? कारण मी तुम्हाला काम दिलं होतं, रोज 2 टाइम रीडिंग करायला सांगितलंय सेम नोट्स फ्रॉम दी डे 1 टू राईट नाउ इट इज डे 13. अगेन अँड अगेन जेवढ्या नोट्स मी तुम्हाला दिलेत, कारण हे सगळं बेसिक आहे. हे सगळं तुम्हाला बाळांनो पाठवायला पाहिजे. मी जे काय आता बेसिक घेणार आहे, अजून काही दिवस बाळांनो आपलं बेसिक चालेल. जोपर्यंत बाळ बेसिक चालू आहे तोपर्यंत डेली 2 टाइम्स ऑल लेक्चर नोट्स त्या दिवसापर्यंत जेवढं झालेलं आहे तेवढं सगळं पाहिजे. येस, आर्यन इज सेइंग 2 टाइम्स वाचले आहेत विथ रेकॉर्डिंग. गुड. सारखं वाचा. जो पॉइंट अडतोय तो रेकॉर्डिंग मध्ये पहिल्यांदा बघून घ्या. म्हणजे बेसिक बाळांनो इतके क्लिअर पाहिजेत ना. हे जे काही रूल्स आहेत, हे जे काही लॉज आहेत, जे आपण बेसिक मध्ये करायला लागलोय, हे इतकं सगळं तुम्हाला तोंडपाठ व्हायला पाहिजे ना. नंतर हे आपण डायरेक्टली युज करायचं आहे. नंतर बेसिकला मागं आपण यायचं नाही. म्हणजे एकदा आपला फ्लो चालू झाला नेक्स्ट चॅप्टर पासून तुम्हाला फार मजा येईल. आपल्याला कारण ऍडिशनल गोष्टी करायच्या, जरा हायर लेवलच्या गोष्टी करायच्या. बट बिफोर दॅट बेसिक शुड बी फॅन्टॅस्टिक. Basics should be fantastic, and for that you need to read it again and again. That reading will automatically make it remember. Okay, that reading again and again will automatically make it remember. Okay, fine. Next rule. These are the 3 basic rules that we are going to remember. One more rule, let's see. Oh, here. Rule number 4. Log of given value, let's say a, to the base same value is equal to 1. Base same, if the value is equal to base, if the value is same as base, if the value given inside the log च्या आत जे लिहिलंय is equal to base असेल तर it is equal to 1. It is equal to 1. It is equal to 1. So how to remember this? If the value is equal to base, the value inside log equal to base, if value equal to base, or what we can remember is this: base same, value 1. Base same, value 1. value means answer rather. असं नको लक्षात ठेवायला, व्हॅल्यू इक्वल टू बेस असलं काय लक्षात ठेवायला नको. बेस सेम आहे कशाबरोबर? लॉगच्या आत जे काय दिले त्याच्याबरोबर बेस काय आहे? सेम आहे. बेस सेम, व्हॅल्यू 1. व्हॅल्यू मीन्स आन्सर, व्हॅल्यू मीन्स राईट नाव आन्सर. आता जे काय आन्सर येणार ते किती असणार? इक्वल टू 1 असणार. आता जे काय आन्सर असणार ते काय असणार? इज इक्वल टू 1 असणार. ओके, एक्झाम्पल बघा, एक्झाम्पल वरनं समजून घ्या. log of 7 to the base 7, 1. log of 15 to the base 15, answer is 1. log of 15 to the base 15, answer is 1. so log of a to the base a, 1. यातलं काय लक्षात, स्टेटमेंट जरी लक्षात नाही राहिलं तरी चालेल, तुम्ही डायरेक्टली रूल लक्षात ठेवा. लॉग ऑफ व्हॅल्यू आणि जी व्हॅल्यू विचारली आहे इज इक्वल टू तोच बेस आहे. लॉग ऑफ ए टू द बेस ए, आन्सर इज 1. रूल नंबर 5, log 1 to base any base चालतो. log 1 to any base ला काय घेऊयात? बी घेऊयात. is equal to 0. so always remember log 1 equals 0. log 1 it's a base any is equal to 0. log 1 0. स्टेटमेंट मध्ये लिहायचं असेल तर log 1 equals 0. 1 चा लॉग किती येतो? 0 येतो. 1 चा लॉग किती येतो? 0 येतो. बिकॉज एनिथिंग रेस टू 0 इज इक्वल टू 1, राईट? एनी व्हॅल्यू रेस टू 0, एनिथिंग रेस टू 0 इज इक्वल टू काय असते? 1. दिस इज इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू लॉग ऑफ आन्सर, दिस इज आन्सर टू द बेस. लॉगचा बेस काय असतो? जो इंडेक्सचा बेस आहे का? log 1 किती आला? 0 आला का? एनिथिंग रेस टू 0 इज इक्वल टू 1 असते ना? एनिथिंग रेस टू 0 इज इक्वल टू 1. सो इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू log of answer to the base b. This is index, this is base, this is answer. So index is equal to log of answer to the base. log चा बेस काय असतो? इंडेक्सचा जो बेस आहे तोच असतो. व्हॉट इज द बेस ऑफ द लॉग? लॉगचा बेस काय असतो? जो इंडेक्सचा आहे तोच, सेम ॲज दॅट ऑफ द इंडेक्स. ओके, इंडेक्सचा जो काय बेस आहे तोच असतो. फाइन. सो log 1 is 0. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर log 1 is 0. log of can I write it? log of b raised to m to the base b, try to understand, is equal to index can be taken out of the log. Okay sir, index can be taken out of the log. This b as it is, this b as it is. But sir, base and value inside the log both are same. काय शिकवले? base same, answer 1. base same, value or answer 1. log a to the base a, 1. log 7 to the base 7, 1. log 15 to the base log 15 to the base 15, 1. log 15 to the base 15, 1. log 7 to the base 7, 1. log a to the base a, 1. log b to the base b, 1. So can I write this directly? log of b raised to m to the base b is equal to m, this index outside the log. चेक करा, इंडेक्स आउटसाइड दी लॉग आली, पहिला रूल वापरला, आणि log b टू द बेस b ही व्हॅल्यू सेम झाली की लॉगचा आन्सर काय येते? 1 येते. अप टू दिस रिप्लाय इन द चॅट बॉक्स, क्लियर अँड रिटन CW, रोल नंबर 4, 5, 6. Okay, good, fine. So expecting reply from everyone. Are the things taught in today's lecture clear to all of you? सगळं लिहून घेतलं आणि क्लियर आहे? क्लियर अँड रिटन? Are the things taught in today's lecture clear to all of you? These things you have to read again today twice, because these are the basic things which I am covering right now. Those are required for the entire upcoming physics. Okay, so do this, write this and read it twice today. Lecture number 1 to today's lecture, all these notes you have to read it twice, and you have to read with understanding, not a simple reading with understanding. Okay, so chalo, bye bye everyone. Let me end the lecture at this point. Have a very good day and nice day to all of you. Enjoy your day. Chalo, bye bye everyone. Let me end this lecture at this point. Yes, good day and take care. Yes, chalo, bye. Thanks.